Hey guys, it's Sam with 2Ms and welcome back to another exclusive interview. Woo! I'm so excited kasi
Hello.
Wow!
natin
Hello.
today, namin natin dito in our virtual room. So I welcome back a band na I've had the pleasure to talk to before. And everyone, please welcome the very talented voice of Pinkmen. Woo!
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Glad to be back.
guys! Yes, so welcome back to the three na I met. O, context lang, guys, sa lahat na nanonood. I actually got to interview Pinkman 2 years ago in 2019, pero tatlo pa lang sila noon. It was Matt, JR, and Gyro. But now we are joined by Viola and Mark! Yay!
Yay! Uwi na kami.
Welcome.
Yes.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, last time kasi si Mark may work, tapos si Viola nasa klase. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe you
Yeah.
remember like those
Grabe yung
specific
memory
details.
Syempre, joke lang. Actually, pinanood ko yung interview natin before this. Para ma-refresh. Para ma-refresh.
Kaya pala.
Pero matagal na kasi since that time eh. So I wanted to refresh then yung mga memories natin together. Wow! Memories natin together. But kamusta naman kayo, guys? Kamusta naman? How's life? What have you guys been up to? Maybe we can start with Matt muna. Catching up muna tayo. How have you been, Matt?
Well, when it comes to like personal life, ganun din. Lockdown, work from home. Well, like a lot of us. Pero as a band, we've been pretty active lately. Like we released a single, and we're working on new songs. So yeah, I mean it's we're lucky to be having relatively good time. Better time.
That's good. Oh, even as a band, no? I'm sure mahirap yan. I mean, we'll talk more about that later on. But then let's start with yung kamusta naman kayo, like, personally. Let's go to JR. I see you have a nice setup there with your mic and all. So, kamusta ka naman?
Actually, this is the underside of my bed.
Oh?
So I put up put my bed on stands, and all my
Studio na
instruments
studio.
are below.
So, DIY yan? Ganon?
Yeah, I did it with my
Wow.
dad.
Bob the Builder.
It's just steel bars, and my bed is on top. So
Wow.
I needed
solid.
more space.
Mhm.
'Cause my
Yeah, so
room
what
is
have you
small, but-
what have you
What
been
have
up
I
to
been
in
doing?
that space?
Actually, I've been working on some music of my own, and some
Oh,
music that I
wow.
could also give to the band, but mostly my own stuff. And I needed the space for my home office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Nax. Yan ang balanced life, diba? Work and
Yeah.
also music. So we love that. I respect that kind of like, space division. But let's go to Gyro. How have you been?
Oh, I just woke up. Woke up like
Nice.
this.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Jairo.
Good morning.
Well, lockdown has been pretty stressful in the beginning, but when things started to warm up na parang uh mas nag-improve naman yung state of things like emotionally and physically, like how you go about your day na parang nung simula kasi nung lockdown, you feel like, oh my God, the world is ending. We have
True.
no more way to go outside. And then lately, it's like there is kind of hope, but it's 10 times worse than when it was in the beginning.
Na-feel
So
ko yun.
kinda
Na-feel ko yun.
kind of have to face the facts right now. like
Ayun
that.
nga.
That's true. And can you
Yun.
guys believe exactly a year ago was the week before lockdown? So
What?
it's been
Oh,
a year
Yup.
since the last normal week of our lives, guys.
Actually,
March 8,
actually,
sinuspend klase.
Mm.
the today
Actually,
was today was my last normal gig last year.
wow.
Yes, that's
wow.
like
Grabe.
the crazy, the memory of playing a gig na you don't know it's
Mm.
gonna happen na lockdown na next
Mm.
week. So, grabe.
'Di ba? Medyo wild. Medyo wild. Tapos nandito ka a year after virtually on an interview. So, life's not that bad, I would say. It's still pretty great, right? Yes.
Yeah, it
Nice one.
is.
Nice one,
Alright.
Jaya. Well, yes. But okay, let's go to Baile. This is the first time I'm meeting you. So, kamusta ka naman? Kamusta yung life? Nasa school ka pa ba? If that's a valid
Oo.
question.
Oo.
Oh my
Oo.
God! Talaga?
Oo. Oo. Ayoko na, ayoko
Ano
na.
yun? Wow!
Drop out na, drop out. Joke. Joke lang.
Pero kamusta naman yung parang online school ngayon?
Ayos naman. Nasaya kasi hindi ko na kailangan maligo eh.
Nice. True yan. Totoo yan though. Oo.
Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa
Gising.
tatlong araw natin naliligo. Hindi, joke lang.
Wow, thanks for sharing. Ang saya.
Alam ko di yan joke eh.
Oo
Joke.
nga eh. Di siya nagdo-joke.
Nakakatawa lang
Oo,
talaga,
talaga
no?
eh.
Hindi siya joke,
Oo.
pero nakakatawa lang talaga.
Pero that's good. Pagpatuloy mo yan Yung school hindi yung pag hindi mag-shower. Kasi medyo importante yung shower. So whenever you feel like it, ikaw mag-shower ka. But it's important na, you're still in school. Ipagpatuloy mo yan. We support you. Wow! Okay, let's go to Mark na hindi ko din na-meet last time. Ikaw naman, Mark, naligo ka na ba today?
Ay, oo, syempre.
Oh,
Pero
yan.
feeling ko, Sam, medyo underdressed ako ngayon nung nakita ko yung polka dots mo. So,
Ay!
I don't know.
Hindi yan.
Grabe.
Ano lang to? Pambahay ko lang to eh. Joke lang.
Wow, grabe.
Joke lang.
Wow.
Pero kamusta ka naman? What have you been up to, Mark?
I've been good. I'm getting by kasi it's good kasi nakakapag-meet naman kami as a band kahit papaano. Kahit very seldom lang. Pero yeah, been trying to work with other musicians as well. And yeah, just taking it day by day. Ika nga nila. So, ayun. Yeah.
Wait, if I'm not mistaken, Mark, ikaw ba yung graphic designer or no? Ikaw ba yun?
Dati akong graphic
Dati.
designer.
Okay, dati, yeah.
Not anymore.
Okay. It's okay. We move on in life. Pero kasi I remember before, nung pumunta sila sa studio, may mga pictures sila of you guys. Tapos may logo ko pa ng mix, ganun. Grabe yung effort mo doon. So,
yan yung
congratulations.
special contribution ko for mix.
Yes. And we very much appreciated.
Kasi graphic design is my passion. Ginagano.
Yun nga. I remember that too. So, thank you for joining. It's nice to meet you guys finally, Baile and Mark. Pero sabi nga ni Mark na kahit na madami nangyayari, you guys were still able to create music. Pwede na kayo mag-meet. Although not often, you still are able to do it. Pero, kamusta naman yung parang initial pag-adjust sa lahat na nangyayari before? Kasi diba wala nang gigs and like, it's harder to create music. Kamusta naman yung pag-adjust ninyo to that?
As a band?
Yeah, as a band. As a band.
To be honest, no una, talagang kami, like, pretty much hiatus for a few months. Yeah, like, you're going like that, that's biglang bang. Pero in hindsight, it was a pretty good thing because it really allowed us to kind of like really look at what we were doing before the lockdown, and it gave us like this outside perspective again. Parang na-refresh ba? Then when we got back to it, parang we had this revived spirit of like, making music and naka-burnout din to be honest. Like, yung tuloy-tuloy. It happened. Yeah, so it was, ganun. Well, at least from my perspective.
For sure. And feeling ko, like what you said, nakaka-burnout din nga yung tuloy-tuloy. But how would you guys say, how different is Pinkmen now after everything you experienced from the quarantine from pre-quarantine Pinkmen?
From 2 gigs to 0 gigs.
Grabe naman! Hindi naman
Yeah,
ganon. Grabe naman yon. Hindi yon. I mean like, well, I mean, that's given. That's part of it. Pero syempre, like, as a band, how did you guys
Yeah.
grow throughout this experience?
Well, I could start
Go,
from
go.
sige,
Mhm.
ano lang yung one of my personal experiences about it was medyo yun nga, before that, ang dami naming gigs tuloy-tuloy. Tapos nakaano siya, it felt a bit like kind of routine na. Pero nung lockdown, I had this opportunity personally to kind of appreciate again what we were doing. Like there was a day na I found myself streaming yung mga videos namin sa YouTube. Dati,
Wow,
to be honest, di ko siya masyadong pinapanood dati. Kasi parang, medyo umay, to be honest. Tapos,
true.
pero nung lockdown ulit, I was like, oh, we really have something going on here. Tapos, that kind of revived yung motivation to make music and say, okay, wag natin to sayangin, di ba? Ganda eh. I mean, like, ganda ng gawa natin and all. Yeah.
That's true. At least you got a new perspective.
Yeah.
Ano yan?
Ang gwapo ng nung naka-stripes na white and red dun sa video.
Sino yun? Joke lang.
Diba?
May sinasabi ka ata, Baila, hindi ko ata narinig.
Wala, kalimutan mo na yan. Hindi, yung pag binabara ko yung mga videos. Ako, di ko siya kinaya kasi parang nainis ko sila lalo. Naiyak akong konti, ganun.
Yan ang senti.
Yan ang senti. Isang
Bro
teardrop. Ganon.
Isa lang.
Isa lang. Ganon. Na-affect siya. Pero how about for you, Jairo? What would you say? Parang, how did you guys grow throughout this period?
I think we embraced a more YOLO spirit since parang nagkaroon nung guys, hindi na tayo nakakapag-jam, hindi na tayo nakakatugtog, and then we're gonna try to get back to playing again. It's not just about we have to go to gigs and perform. It's not about that. It's going back to just playing together and then coming up with new mumbo jumbo. Alam mo yun, na whatever we come up with, na tinatry na namin i-embrace yon as a new thing. Na everyone who we tried doing a series called yung Pink Shorts, and then naging full blown out. Sulatin na lang natin singles yung mga tinatry natin i-release dun sa series na yun. Go, Mark. Were you gonna say something?
And, okay lang.
Sige.
Agree.
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Then, na-realize ko lang kasi yung Baile yung background mo. Same yata tayo ng background
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Oh my God!
Van Gogh ba yan?
Van Gogh is live!
Kaso wala ka ba?
Oh,
Ito yung original eh. Ito yung original painting. Van Gogh.
oh my God! My mind is blown. I don't know why.
How did you even notice that, Mark?
Sorry to interrupt.
Visual artist, man. Visual artist.
Graphic design is my
Yeah,
passion
iba
talaga.
Actually, ako
Hire this
sama
guy.
Wow. Artist
Iba
life
talaga.
pala. No, but since we're talking to Mark, ikaw naman, Mark, ano naman sabi mong bagong natutunan mo about your bandmates throughout this time?
Nako. What can I say about my bandmates? Yeah.
Oo nga. Yan, ito na.
Naging ano na yan, naging intervention na eh. Joke lang.
Nagsistruggle siya, guys.
Hindi, I think more than anything is lahat kami ever since we started, parang alam ko naman na iba yung personalities namin individually. So, I guess, paano ba? Parang we all have our way of dealing with the pandemic, with our creativity. So parang we can all learn something from each other. Parang ganun.
Mhm. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. So you guys can learn from each other kasi you're all different, diba? Yan, well-rounded ang Pinkmen, guys. So, wow, you guys must have really learned a lot. Just like everyone throughout yung parang last year na nasa bahay tayo. But you guys have been releasing a lot of music. And recently, you guys released historical. So let's talk about that. Tungkol sa naman yung historical?
It's about the angst of the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yun. It's really it's kind of angsty a bit with a bit of attitude. Kasi parang actually yung sinasabi ni Jairo kanina that came out of yung tinatawag namin na pink shorts. It was like some kind of creative jam kasi that we were doing before online. Tapos it kind of snowballed from there. And then we turned it into a song. And that song was about, yun nga, yung parang kung ano yung nangyayari at this time. Kaya different historical kind of events happening on this time.
Oh, nag-load lang yan sa akin, like right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you listen closely. Yeah, so that's what it's about.
We actually tried writing the song na you start to question what is inside of the song. So in that sort of sense, it is already a mystery. So it was also kind of built in a way na hindi siya straightforward din talaga.
Yeah, hindi siya straightforward. Di talaga.
In other words, mystery rin siya sa amin.
We have no idea what's going on.
We don't know.
No,
actually, we don't have a clue what it means.
Oh my God. Sobrang relate ako dyan. That's me all the time about anything. Alam niyo yun? Yung parang, di ko gets ang nangyayari, but let's just go with it. So, feeling ko, it's a very accurate picture or song for what's happening right now kasi no one really knows what's happening ever.
Exactly.
Diba?
Exactly.
It's that moment in history. Oh, diba?
Yep, it
Gets ko, guys. Di ba kayo proud?
Oh.
Wow. Kasi proud ako.
That's exactly what we're looking for, na yun kasi yun di ba? Wala eh. How much can you say about what is going on? How little can you actually put inside of a song that's been going on in these past few months? That were significant things to us na nagsarado na yung route, wala na yung one of the gig places we used to go.
Sad.
And then puti na yung buhangin sa Manila Bay, which has never happened in our life. So those are the things that make you think like, oh, yo, what's up? What's up, guys?
Same.
Like that.
Sobrang accurate nun. Yung mga sabi mo, like yung beach, tapos yung route, obviously, so many people are so sad, including myself, sobrang sad nga. Really, no one knows what's going on. So I think historical is a great way to mark this time in history na sobrang labo na mangyayari, but let's just see where it goes and what happens. And you guys were able to create a song out of that, which is really, really cool. And you guys have been writing a lot of other songs too. So what else can we expect coming from Pinkmen this year?
EP. Our first EP. Yeah, that's what we're working on right now.
Our 66 song EP. Joke lang.
12 hours.
That's our entire word.
EP lang yan. EP.
Binaural beats. Pinkmen binaural beats.
I can't. But you guys are working on an EP, right? So how has it been working on this EP?
Well, since we just released our single, we're starting to gear up na to record and finish the tracks for our EP. And we're gonna do it here in my room. Kasi dati, we used to always record sa Paranaque, sa Crow's Nest. But since the lockdown, things logistics always gets messed up in lockdown. So we said, why don't we try here with the equipment that Jairo has, and let's see what we can come up in this non-studio room of mine.
Yeah, and I feel like ngayon madami nang gumagawa ng ganyan, like they do it at home. Kasi given everything na nangyari, parang they do a lot of it at home. So I'm excited to see what you guys come up with in Matt's bedroom. It's gonna be very exciting.
Hey.
People are excited to see and hear whatever you guys are cooking up. And I still remember one of the things that stood out to me before. I remember I asked you guys if you were to describe your music to someone who's never listened to Pinkman. Sabi ni Gyro, it's if Tenacious D and Simon and Garfunkel were to come together. That's what it is. Is it still the same or yeah? So is it still the same or has it like maybe evolved or changed throughout this time?
Maybe with a bit more energy. Or medyo mas naging wild child ng onte, feel ko.
It's
When
in
it comes
rebellious
to
phase.
Mas wild pa
rebellious
siya.
phase. Yung baby,
Oo.
medyo naging rebellious na. Teenager na siya.
Naging tween na siya, emo na siya ng konti,
Emo,
rebellious ganun.
medyo emo.
Oo, 'di ba? So I love that, and I'm happy I was able to get to catch up with you guys and finally meet Mark and see Bailena, who just so happened to have the same painting behind them, which I still cannot get over.
Yeah.
Pero before I let you guys go, may message ba kayo? May message ba kayo to everyone who's been supporting you, listening to your music?
Jai, you have a message for our listeners?
Message to our listeners: try and find inside your heart the best music that you love, and then just enjoy your music. Music should not be a stressful thing, and music should always be about your happiness.
Bagong gising
Yun.
talaga si Jaira.
I love it. I love this. I love this
Ayun,
energy coming from.
To me, ano lang ano yun yun yung most important thing to say to anyone who is listening, na music is about your happiness. Don't let anyone take the
I agree.
happiness in music away from you,
Boom.
no matter what.
Amen.
Yun.
Amen.
Quotable
Amen.
cats.
I just wanna say thank you to everybody who kahit medyo lockdown and bands including us couldn't be as active as before. Just thank you so much for always like supporting yung nire-release namin, nagda-like sa mga posts namin, sa mga sinashare namin sa page namin. We count those likes. We
Oh,
count those
cute.
reacts. So thank you very much. It's really appreciated.
Yay. How about the others? May gusto ba kayong batian or do you want to send a message to anyone and everyone?
I'd like to say hi to my mom.
Oh, hi, tita.
Mom, I'm on mix. Again.
Yay!
Again.
Yay!
Shoutouts na ba ngayon?
niya.
Sino yan?
Shoutout
Sino yan?
kanino? Sa crush mo?
Oo. Secret
Ah.
lang.
Wow, secret. Pero sige, hi sa crush ni Baile. Hello.
Yeah.
Nice to
Hello.
meet you.
Hi.
Hello.
Also thank you sa parents ni Matt and sa parents ni Jairo for letting us use their venues and their equipment for all our recording stuff.
Salamat po.
Oh.
Yes, support.
And for feeding us whenever we're at Matt's house.
Oh, that's the best part. Yes, for sure. How about you, Mark? Do you have a message to anyone?
Thank you sa mga nakikinig ngayon, sa mga nanonood, and keep supporting your local musicians. We thank Mix, of course. Thanks for having us again, and thank you to you, DJ Sam. Yeah.
You're welcome. Well, you're welcome. But thank you guys, of course, for joining us. And thank you then to everyone who tuned in to this exclusive interview. Make sure to stream Historical by Pinkmen on multiple digital streaming platforms. And once again, thank you to Pinkmen for joining us. Thank you, Matt,
Yay.
Mark, JR, Baile,
you.
and Gyro for joining
ba
me
magpa-
once again.
Pwede ba mag-shoutout na lang?
Go.
Sige. Shoutout din sa girlfriend ko. She's watching right now.
Yeah.
Saka, tapos also shoutout as always to Offshore. They're the ones who really promote our music and we're so happy kasi our songs are on all these big playlists on these streaming platforms. Yeah, that's great.
Yay!
Thanks
Uh,
offshore.
thank you, thank you.
Shout out. Shout out kay Odds, kay Pat, kay Ellie, the guys. And shout out rin sa girlfriend mo.
Ay, shout out kay Ira. Ira actually videoed
Ira
our
is here.
yeah, she's been helping us video content like that we're gonna
Her
be releasing
hand.
soon.
Her hand.
Good.
Hi!
Uh,
Hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Katabi na po.
I love it. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again. Matt, Mark, JR, Bila, and Gyro for joining me today. Thank you,
Yay.
everyone.
Thank you.
nice to see you again.
Nice to see you guys again. And once again, this has been Sam with 2 M's. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Take care.